wasn't the result you guys wanted in LA. What do you think you need to do to rebound from that game and to have a better result this weekend?
The first thing that we have to do for next game is to put a little bit more consistency, because I believe that we even if we conceded 2 goals in the first half, we were playing pretty well. Of course, we had the same problem that we had in Colorado, conceding a goal just before the end of the half. Even if in Colorado was before the end of the game, but just before the end of the half, just killed us a little bit, killed the work we've put in the first half. And I think that by playing this way, at least for the entire game, would change a lot of things.
So you guys, I mean, obviously there's conceded 7 goals in 2 games. From a defensive perspective, what do you think's happening in those moments that's enabling so many concessions?
As I said, the 3rd goal killed us a little bit, because this is when the 2nd goal, sorry, the 3rd goal. This is when we started to be very disorganized. We had some players who wanted to go forward, pressing a little bit more, when some other guys wanted to just stick to the plan. Though, you know, these differences, when we are not on the same plane in the same team, this makes things more difficult for everyone. So the only thing that we have to do to avoid that is just to stick to the plan and put a little bit more concentration and consistency.
In terms of, you know, sticking to the plan and staying organized defensively, what role do you play as a leader, as the veteran on the back line, and helping to organize the defense and make sure people are sticking to the plan?
Maybe being a little bit more vocal, make sure that everyone is doing the right thing at the right moment, especially in those moments. I think I failed in this part of the game, but I will improve to make sure that this not happening again.
Looking to next week, you guys won't have Diego Chara. He got a red card. How does that change things for the team in the midfield? What does Chara bring to the team that now you guys have to try to replace?
Chara is like the glue. He's sticking everything, every open spaces, and it's going to be a big lose for us. But at the same time, we will count on the guy who's going to take his spot in the first 11. Of course, he won't have the same qualities as Diego, but he will bring some other things that we should use to help the team.
Do you think those? So I think there are like 5 players potentially that could replace Chara. Do you think they see this as a big opportunity, and that they, are pushing themselves, knowing that this is a chance to take Chara's place?
I don't know the way they feel it, but I hope that they are very excited, because everybody knows how important Chara is, and to be able to take his spot in the first 11 should be a big chance for him to show that, yeah, Chara is very important, but even if he's not there, I can do the job very well too.
Fernando Adi said you're one of the guys he still stays in touch with on this team. What's it going to be like to play against him? And especially, I mean, you're going to probably be marking him.
Yeah, we've been talking about that even yesterday. He's very excited, and I am too, because he's a good friend of mine. You know, when I arrived in Portland, he was one of the guys who made everything for me to make it easier for my adaptation too. So yeah, I'm very excited, and but I won't make him any gift on the field, because I want to beat him. I want to beat Cincinnati, but between me and him, it's something special too. So I don't want to have him coming back after next week and being like, oh, I told you, and blah blah. I want to avoid this. I want to be the one to do that to him.